Hey sexy people. You never thought you'd see me on your screen again. Jokes, it's been like a week. I am here to do the very much requested, it was requested by nobody, a winter favorites video. Now, like 4-5 months ago, I posted a summer favorites video, and I am aware that there might be a few people watching this. I don't know what my demographic looks like and like where everyone lives, but a lot of you might be in summertime right now. I am super jealous of you guys right now. I figured if you wanted like a cozy video, this is perfect. The first one I'm gonna start off with is music. My music taste has changed a little bit. Well, not really. I've found new songs that I like. I love music so much. Music is like my number one thing that's always going on in my life for my whole life, if that even makes any sort of sense. I always have music on all day, every day. It's always playing. If it's not music playing, it's YouTube playing. Or I'm literally talking to myself like a fucking crazy person. My number one person that I have been rinsing for months now is Ethel Cain. Oh my God. I am literally punching myself in the face for not going to her concert when she came to Melbourne in like February. I am so jealous of anyone that went. Some of my favorite songs I have really played a lot of and cried a lot to: Waco, Texas. Oh my God. That whole album, to die for, but Waco, Texas specifically, it randomly came up on a playlist that I found on Spotify one day. I saw it was 15 minutes long and I'm like, oh, 15 minutes, that's such a long like song. And I was like, okay, I was reading at the same time, so I was like, oh, I'll listen to it, it's fine. The quickest 15 minutes I've ever had in my life. Also, wish it was like an hour long. Also, Dust Bowl from the same album, hello. I also have Nettles' Fuck Me Eyes as well from that album, so good. And then I've also kind of looked into her unreleased stuff, God's Country, obsessed, and a bit of like a sexy one, Romeo's Daddy, sorry. And the Spanish she speaks in the middle of it, hello, she's so hot. I love Ethel Cain. Anyway, the next song that I've been obsessing over if I'm feeling evil is I'm the Slime by Frank Zappa. Just give it a listen. It is so good. I did find it on TikTok. And also, I want to say that finding songs on TikTok is not cringe. I hate whenever a song is like getting popular on TikTok and people in the comments like, no, let's not get this TikTok famous or whatever. And I'm like, how else is anyone going to hear things? Because they're not playing shit on the radio. Like, how are we gonna listen? Anyway, next song that was also in my summer favorites that I'm still listening to, very strong, and I'm sure that I will be listening to for the rest of my life, Kiko Buff by Cocteau Twins. I have added this to a playlist I have on Spotify that is literally songs that I want to be put into a vinyl. When I die, I want a vinyl made and I want my ashes put into it. That song has made it to the playlist. Next one that I found on my Discover Weekly literally last week, and I've been obsessed with it, You're Too Young by Rocket Ship. His vocals sort of sound like the Smiths a little bit, but like I feel like my conscience is like good listening to it because I'm not listening to the Smiths. Because beautiful song and a great message behind it. Every time I listen to it, I'm like, oh my God, I need to like quit my job, run away, and like become a nomad. It's For You by Player. This song I saw on an edit and I fell in love with it. That's how I find like all of my songs that I like, which is not embarrassing. I was gonna say embarrassing. It's not embarrassing because what did I just say before? I love Player, Baby Come Back, such a tune. I've got a Lana Del Rey song on here, White Feather Hawktail Deer Hunter, another song that kind of makes me feel evil but also sexy at the same time. I got a bit of Harry Styles on here. Obviously Harry Styles' album came out. Love the album. I'm going to his concert. Season 2 Weight Loss is my favorite kind of right now, and also my all-time favorite from that album is Dance No More. Next one I have is an artist, Jane Remover. I found Jane Remover from a HT Hayes video, which if you don't know who HT Hayes is Troy. He reacts to like songs and albums, and like I find a lot of songs through him. I saw him post a video on Jane Remover and I've been low-key vibing with it. What sort of music would you say it is? What is it called? Hyperwave? Anyway, I just fuck with it really hard. I've been loving an artist, Vuita. I think that Viuta, I don't know, that's how my DJ says it and I go by whatever he says. They just make really like smooth, like chill, funky sort of music. Again, a genre I did look this up the other day. What genre was it? Wave, funk wave, something like that. Check him out. Another one that was also on my summer video, Be Like a Woman, Chris Rainbow, but slowed down version. Another sort of TikTok song, but I've been in love with it. I've got the Sundays on here. The Sundays, they are a band that I have been listening to for a couple years now. They give me like whimsy sort of vibes, and they also suit any sort of season. I've got Michael Jackson on here. Obviously the Michael Jackson movie came out as well recently, and I feel like everyone's been jamming to Michael Jackson. I've made a playlist called Peepaw. Now this is a playlist I made for Sean Hannity. Before you judge, I like to make playlists for my celebrity crushes. This sounds really parasocial, but I promise it's not that crazy. I just make him a playlist. It's like not anything, it's like making a playlist for your friend. But he's a celebrity that doesn't even know who I am, and he's 50 years old. Anyway, I made him a playlist and I've been like jamming my pussy to that one. Jamming my pussy? That sounds really painful actually. Brent Faiyaz and Sonder. I think Sonder is like a project that Brent Faiyaz has. I've been jamming to him as well for a little bit. I don't really like know the songs that well, but I've been just putting his artist on shuffle on Spotify, and I'm like, this is good chill music. The next song is a song that I found literally on my Discover Weekly again like last week, and it is Have I Been Good to You by Ian Kobiela. I found it and I've been jamming to it. Japanese House, Far Away. Literally my top song ever on Spotify played ever in my existence is Sunshine Baby by Japanese House. I rinsed that shit like literally 2-3 years ago. I was obsessed with it. Japanese House is just such a vibe. I love them. And then the last one I have here is the Superman theme song. Now wait, I don't know how I got into this. I love watching like orchestras live on YouTube, and I am kind of a sucker for like a movie score. Came across Superman theme song. I actually have not even seen Superman, any of them. Never watched any of them. But the theme song, it literally makes me cry. I have no idea why. There's just really good chord changes in there and really good progressions that I'm like, this is fucking amazing. And when everything is kind of all together and they're all playing, the orchestra's all playing at once, I'm like, this is really like amazing. And you think about, oh my God, all these people have practiced together and made this beautiful music, and this one, like John, he sat down and wrote this. Like, I love it. And I went to Movie World. My last vlog was me at Movie World. I was kind of obsessing over the Superman theme song, and when I was in the line to the Superman ride, it was playing on loop, and you can imagine my happiness. I reckon Madison was really pissed off at me because I kept being like, this is such a tune. But yeah, and then I've also been listening to the slowed down version of that, because when you listen to a slowed down version of a song, it's like listening to it for the first time. Gives me goosebumps, makes me cry. The next section I have is food. Again, something that's from summertime, but I've been still obsessed with Jumpies. I love Jumpies. Again, little cute snacky. I have them every day at work. I feel like a child. I think it's also because I was never allowed them as a child. I've been using my adult money to my full advantage and buying them. Next, I've been loving brekkie wraps. Now, I used to work at a service station and we would make these brekkie wraps every morning, obviously. It was like a wrap, cheese, egg, bacon, hash brown, barbecue sauce. And it is honestly the best thing I've ever eaten in my life. The next thing on this list isn't even a food, it's a drink. Iced chocolate. Hello? Iced chocolate. Hey, iced chocolate. Yeah, I've been making these at home. I just love an iced chocolate. The next thing I have on here, I do have my Vices again. My Vices. And Monsters are on there. I love a Monster. Monster Mango Loco. You know what? My teeth will fall out. I drink them all the time. I'm sorry. I do buy a 24 pack. Yeah, I'm drinking one every day. So what? And then the next thing I have on here is Hinge. Okay, so I did think about this for a bit. I was like, what else could be a vice of mine? What is a vice of mine? And I was gonna put on there, but I feel like that was not really appropriate for YouTube. So I put on Hinge. I have been deleting, re-downloading, for so long, years. I've been on one date through Hinge. I just really like the dopamine hit of someone liking my profile, us messaging for a little bit, and then when the, hey, do you wanna catch up? Comes along, I go, oh. Sometimes I don't even let it get to that because I'm like, I know where this is leading. Anyway, it's really bad. Maybe I should go to a therapist. TV and movies. Now, TV and movies is like another big thing in my life. It goes like music, YouTube, TV, movies. Like those are like my big three. And the first thing I have on here is The Pit. I watched The Pit for the first time in March. I heard all of the all of the hype about it, and it was coming up on my For You page, and I was like, okay, watched it, fell in love with it. It feels so good to be in a fandom again. I'm well and truly in this fandom. I am here to stay. While I'm at it, fuck Noah Wyle. He's a Zionist. If you're a Zionist, click off, unsubscribe. Anyway, I don't want to get into it. He pisses me off. The Pit has given me the lovely obsession with Sean Hannity. I've never loved a 50-year-old man more. That's actually bad. I do have a father. Obsession. I watched Obsession when it came out. When did it come out? Like a month ago, month and a half ago? I fell in love with it. I wasn't really the biggest fan of horror movies, but this one was just like so amazingly done. Yeah, I'm sure you've heard all the hype on it. Obsessed with it. In love with it. Obsessed with it? No. Next thing, kind of going on the horror movies, you probably know what's coming up. Leviticus. I watched Leviticus in cinemas when me and Madison were in Queensland. We went and watched it, and it was, again, just really a beautiful film. Amazing storyline. There was horror elements, obviously, but it was just really a beautiful storyline and shocking. When we were watching it, it was like a shot where like they were facing a window and like a bus drives past, and it was literally a PTV bus. And if you're in Victoria, you know. I'm like, this was filmed in Victoria. This is crazy. And it's like very rural, but some of it was filmed in Geelong, which is where I live, like low-key doxing myself, but hello. We looked it up afterwards and we're like, there's no fucking way this was filmed in Geelong. Next thing I have Project Hail Mary. I remember watching that, and that was a few months back, but that was really good as well. Obviously Ryan Gosling. I went through all these years, you know, with like Crazy Stupid Love, La La Land coming out, like everyone, like Barbie movie, everyone obsessing over Ryan Gosling, and I never really got the hype. Little did I know, he just had to be like a little nerdy, whiny man with glasses, and that was like what did it for me. Yeah, I had a bit of a Ryan Gosling phase. This is my favorite thing right now to watch while eating, and I think I said Hell's Kitchen last time. Right now it's Kitchen Nightmares. I don't know, there's something about watching someone's shit food at a restaurant and being like, hey, what I'm eating isn't so bad right now. Fashion. Now, I try to be a fashionista. I don't know if I actually am, but these are the pieces that I've been sort of loving and wearing a lot this winter. The first thing on here is a really gross, disgusting Kmart zip up. I've been loving a zip up jumper. I kind of want way more of them. I love a zip up jumper, zip up hoodie to be exact. This is just a grey one. Me and Madison got the same ones. We're twinning. It is so gross and like got stains all over it, but it's actually super warm. Men's jacket, size large, I think. So I wanted it super oversized because I'm just like a skinny girl, you know. Really cheap as well. I think it was like 20 bucks. My Target Lily Loves. If you know me, you know I love Lily Loves. That brand from Target is so nice. This is an off-the-shoulder jumper. I've worn this in a few videos. I didn't have an off-the-shoulder jumper. Knit jumper. Really good quality, very warm. I got these in summer, but they've been sort of okay in the wintertime as well. They're like these are from Cotton On. They're these cargo sort of pants. They're mid-rise, but yeah, like cargo type. But what I like about them is you can fold them up and like button them. So they turn into like a little bit of like a capri sort of moment. I'm gonna bring these to Europe because they'll be really good. They're really light, but like I said, they're fine in winter as well. These are some velvet flares. I got these last year, so I don't think these are in stock anymore. I also don't think those cargos are in stock anymore. I like them because they get a little star on the back pock. They're like low waist, so they feel like very 2000s. They're very warm. I wore them to a party last week. Like I dressed them up. They're super cool and super comfy as well, dude. So comfortable. I have my green Kmart jacket that I got last year. This has been really good for winter time. I like the buttons on it. It's like got these big brown buttons and it's got a hood, which is super helpful. And then the last thing for fashion is these Target fake Uggs. Target actually do sell real Uggs now, but these are the fake ones. They kind of look really ugly, but they're so comfy, so warm, and actually do look cute on. So don't judge a book by its cover. Yeah, they're platformed. They're so cool. And I like wearing them with jeans because when I wear them with my barrel jeans, the barrel jeans sort of like bunch up at the bottoms, and then I'm feeling like, you know that photo of who is it, Cher Lloyd, and she's wearing, like back in like 2010, she's wearing like the trackies with like the heels. That's like what I feel like every time I wear them. Next topic I'm gonna speak about is recent activities I've been liking. Number one thing on here is the cinemas. Madison and I go to the cinemas all the time. It's like our favorite thing to do. Next thing I have on here is fan fiction. Yeah, I'm one of those. I've talked about this, guys. I love reading. And also, I hadn't touched fan fictions for years. Since I was probably like 17 years old, I was like deep in my Harry Styles fan fiction phase. I was reading on Wattpad, like that was my main kind of source I was reaching to, was Wattpad. That was all I was reading off. I had heard of AO3, but I had never used it before. I may have looked it up once and been like, this is kind of intimidating. What am I looking at? It's like a really old website from like, it looks like it's from the fucking Middle Ages. It's kind of hard to navigate, but once you've got it, like you've got it, and I've got it. I love it, and I love the little communities that are on there, and I love the little kudos that you can give. Next thing I have is trips. Like I said, I went to Queensland, and I have Europe coming up. I'm actually going to Europe in like 2.5 weeks. Crazy. I'm going for 3 weeks. I'm going with a bunch of friends, and I will be filming it. So don't worry, guys. I'll be filming as much as I can and editing and posting as much as I can. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to get out there because it's going to be like really a lot. It's gonna be a really fun time. I haven't been to Europe since 2024 and it's like my happy place. So I'm really excited to go back and with people. The last thing I'm gonna speak about is YouTubers. Now we are on the platform of YouTube and it's only fitting if I talk about YouTubers because YouTube is like my favorite thing ever. I love YouTube. Pretty Much It. If you don't know Pretty Much It, they are a reaction YouTube channel. I have been watching Pretty Much It for a couple of years now. I think they're so funny and they're also really good to fall asleep to. Sometimes I do wake up to some weird things being reacted to though, and it kind of scares me a bit. They make me laugh out loud all the time. Next thing, Friends from Work. If you don't know Friends from Work, it's a new British YouTube group with George Clark, Arthur TV, Italian Batch, and Arthur Hill. It's just fun. It's just a really fun time. I love watching their videos. Again, makes me laugh out loud. Sometimes I'm watching them at work and I'm like, no, I can't laugh yet. Next one, I have The Basement Yard. They are so funny. Them two men, they talk absolute shit, but they're so funny. And also their channels where they do like imposter videos and headband challenge videos. Like I love them videos. Like they make me laugh so much. The shit they say though. The last one that I've been loving so much is Zoella. Mark and Zoe videos have been the #1 thing I've been watching for the past like 2 weeks. I miss Zoe. Where the fuck is she? Where are they? I literally thought they died until something came out where they were making a donkey sanctuary. But good for you, I guess. But Mark and Zoe, their videos are so nostalgic. I used to watch them as a kid. They make me laugh as well so much. Anything that makes me laugh. Anything that makes me laugh. I love. You know what? That's the end of my list. Actually, no. Last one on here. Claire the Bestaman. Oh my god. I love my YouTube videos. You should watch all of them right now. And you should subscribe and like. Chuck a like down below. And while you're there, click subscribe.